स्टार्ट हो गया खाओगे भी।
इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Okay, thank you, Sanjeev, for having this audio video, franchise in the corporate audio video. Thank you very much. And we would like to thank all our brand owners who have joined us today. And we will also thank all the investors who have all the way joined today in this special program, which is Bharat Franchise Show. So, through this Bharat Franchise Show, we are digitally connecting all the investors who have joined us today with some handpicked business opportunities with whom we have invited, and it's a representation of all these brands. So Bharat Franchise Show is a digital format which Franchise India has started in the COVID time, wherein we started, and this is the 7th edition of Bharat Franchise Show. In the first edition, we had 100 cities, 100 days, and 100 shows. That was a Bharat Franchise Show because the aim of having this Bharat Franchise Show was to connect complete Bharat through digital program. Because since we were doing all the shows, physical shows, which was not possible in the COVID time, and then we start digital program, and Bharat Franchise Show was a super hit program where we took all these brands who have joined with us in different cities, different markets of India. So we covered 100 cities and 100 cities in 100 days. That was a record. And also, Franchise India is also launching a new business opportunity every day. So since April 2020 till now, every day we are also launching a new business opportunity at 12 p.m. And this we called as a business opportunity over chai, wherein all these brands whom we represent are digitally connected with all our investors. And then we have some question answers also there, but after the brand presentation. So Franchise India is a 25-year-old franchise solution company wherein we represent at one side the investors, we help them to guide them and handhold them further. And also we have worked with brands till now, and further we are also looking forward for new local brands and representing them in different markets. We also are representing international brands in India and doing further franchising for them. So today's program is very special, wherein again this Bharat Franchise Show episode, wherein we have only handpicked some few opportunities which we are representing in today's program. And to talk about these opportunities, what are what is the business opportunity, what's the financials involved. We have invited brand owners. They will be representing this and to guide you further, because it is not easy to invest in any of the business after having one presentation. But Franchise India have got further our extended service, which is franchise advisory program. And we have 97 cities presence today with all our experts on board, which are business and franchise consultants with us. So that will be come further hand holding for our investors. Franchise India is an investor-centric and franchise-focused company. And in today's program, we are glad to introduce our franchise consultant as Mr. Purushottam. Also, he has joined us from Hyderabad. We also have Mr. Sarat Babu. He is also franchise expert. He has joined us from Bangalore, and he will be further taking all the questions what brand presentation will be happening, and you also have a lot of questions. So my humble request to all the investors to do not raise your hand, because we do not have an option to raise your hand. So we have a Q&A box at the bottom. Please use Q&A box during the presentations and ask your questions in the Q&A box. So we will take all these questions and ask the brand owners after the presentation. So we also are requesting all our brand owners to have your presentation within 20 minutes. And post that, we'll also take questions and will ask you on behalf of investors. So all my franchise consultants, Franchise India partners, they will be asking questions, and then we'll be taking replies from all the brand owners. So thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much, brand owners also, and the investors as well, and my business partners as well. So before we take it over, I would like to invite Purushottam ji also. He can also give you one-liner, and maybe there is some network issue from Sarat ji also. He is again joining back. There is another one of the expert franchise experts, Mr. Marya. He is also joining me in a minute from Hyderabad. And in the meantime, we will also take up further with the presentation. So Purushottam ji, I warmly welcome you first. And if you can also take a minute and welcome our brand owners and investors from your side.
Thank you, Sanjay ji, and thank you all for participating in this show. And first brand is Thomas Cook, right? Mr. Sankalp is available. Sankalp ji, aap hai?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, I'm very much there. I'm very much there.
Fine.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Just prepare your this thing so that you can start your presentation short 7:50.
Okay, so my presentation is ready. So can I share the screen?
Can we go, Sanjay ji? Can we start?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
we welcome first brand today, that is Thomas Cook. Let's understand from the brand side what is the opportunity, where is the expansion plans, what are the financials involved, and if there is any question, my request to all the investors who have joined us today, please put your question during the presentation in the Q&A box. So over to you, Sankalp. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you, Sanjay ji. Very kind word, and we are very proudly associated with Franchisee India, and we are really looking forward for this relationship. And also thank you all investors for taking time and giving me an opportunity from Thomas Cook to represent my brand. Well, Thomas Cook, as we all know, currently in India, it's one of the very strong, the brand which is very strong in travel, and which is the one travel company which is in the pandemic also was equally active in doing whatever best is possible to make people travel, be in other capacities, in all the other capacities. So it is the India's largest integrated travel brand. It has 175 years of leadership in holidays. And this is what we are here right now for holidays. Holidays is a big business. We are seeing the great travel industry trends where people post-pandemic are traveling like crazy. We are having a lot of forward bookings currently, which with Thomas Cook. A lot of people are traveling. Last 2-3 years, people have not traveled. So big tickets like Europe, Australia are the destinations where people are traveling. Thomas Cook has a presence in 25 countries. I'm talking about Thomas Cook India Limited. And we are very proud to be associated with this company because in pandemic and post-pandemic, we have already made 2 lakh happy customers travel. That's an achievement in itself. That is what I wanted this forum to be updated about. What do? We do holidays. That's our prime focus. We also have a business of foreign exchange, MICE, corporate travel, visa, passport service. But our core business is holidays, for which we are giving the franchises also. Currently, we are having around 180 outlets in India. But yes, we are also having a robust 70 franchises with us, and the USP of our franchises are that we don't differentiate between our own store and franchisee store. So a customer who looking for a holiday does not even get that feeling that, okay, this is company store or this is a franchisee store. So that's the USP which we maintain for our people who are interested for franchisee. Brands under Thomas Cook, some prominent one I can relate to. SOTC also comes under Thomas Cook. It's a travel brand. Sterling Holiday and Resorts is also coming. Plus, there are a lot of destination companies which are under Thomas Cook. So we are very strongly in terms of brand presence and in India as well as abroad as well. Awards and recognition. I mean, these are the things. I will not waste your time. But yes, we have got multiple awards in travel industry. We are like just recently, Sate Travel Mela has happened, and we have got the best outbound tour operator award even this year as well. What are the advantages of doing franchising with us? We have a partner. You can partner with us, India's largest and only fully integrated travel solution brand. 15 years of franchising in India with a robust profit generating model, excellent commission structure with additional incentives and practical promotions. We do a lot of marketing activities as well, and we involve all our partners as well, like social media campaigns, like media, like TV ads, print ads are multiple. I mean, if you go and see right now, it's a big holiday season, and in every week, twice or thrice, we are hitting in the newspaper. We are sending our holiday messaging to all the people for getting a lot of leads. So we do a lot of active marketing in ATL, and that's our USP. For partners, we have exciting super achiever clubs with exciting PLV. Apart from the regular commissions, we give you, if you reach particular target, you get your exciting PLVs, you get a financial support for marketing, as well as you get a chance to get an international exotic trip once you reach that benchmark. So just to give you an example, from last 2 years, our partners are traveling. This year, they are traveling to Iceland, fully paid trip, and around 20 to 25 our partners, franchisee partners, are traveling to this trip because they have overachieved their target. And that's the reason we give them exotic trip, because you are in travel business, so you need to feel those destinations. You have to travel like that. So that's something which we are very much aware, and we ensure that our partners also get the taste of what they are selling. Access to the entire portfolio of travel products best in the industry, that is there. So I will not waste much time. What are our core businesses? In holiday, it is international and domestic packages, group departures, personalized holidays, standalone hotels, flights, student travels, educational travel, third-party products like cruises, international rail. So sky is the limit, and in Indian, everybody wants to travel, be with the passport, without the passport, India, abroad. So sky is limit for everyone. Every potential Indian person is a traveler. So we need to tap that, and that's why our distribution is very important. Other products and opportunity to earn. For just foreign exchange, you earn a lot of exciting commissions, MICE meetings, incentives, conference, standalone travel insurance, visa. So basically, we are a one-stop travel shop, one-stop travel solution for all our clients. What are the features which we are giving? We are giving integrated plug-and-play systems and tools for you, a dedicated CRM system given from Thomas Cook to all our partners to manage their customer, to give quotations to your customer for their holidays. We have an online Astra system, which is in a click of a button, and around 2 minutes to 3 minutes, you can send our destination quotation. We have an integrated call recording systems. All those things are there. So these are some of the benefits which we are giving. I will not waste much of the time. What are the store requirements? Retail outlet at highly visible area, which we require from our partner, prime location with minimum 600 square feet, interior as per Thomas Cook standard requirements and guidelines. In IT setup is required. Basic IT setups like laptops, telephone, internet, printers, etc. are required. Minimum 2 professional holiday staffs and 1 staff for housekeeping is required. From our side, we also give one trained resource for managing the holiday outlet from there. Thomas Cook support. Yes, you get license to promote India's largest travel and holiday brand. Regular marketing interventions with various social campaigns, radio outlets. you get a complete access of your store in our Thomas Cook website with a store locator. So customer can go to Thomas Cook website and can locate your store as well. So that's why, as I told you, there is no differentiation between a Thomas Cook owned store and the franchisee store. India's most awaited and best industry products, which you will get the pricing and tour management. Another thing which I wanted to tell you is that, like for other businesses, there are certain inventory and logistics which you have to manage. But for when you talk about Thomas Cook, the entire inventory management, the entire logistics is managed by Thomas Cook. So there is no headache for any of our partner to manage these kinds of things. That's one of the USP which we really want you all to know. From Thomas Cook, we give you an exclusive store manager for the franchisee who will be driving the business as well and support your store as well. We have a very robust sales management structure to manage regular product training for along with updated travel trends for you as well as your staff, so that they get a regular briefing about what is happening in travel, so that you are updated and the same information can be imparted to the customer. Continuous monitoring of performance and deployment through healthy ROI. Use of Thomas Cook India brand, color, logo, signage, everything is access has to be given to all our partners. Commercials for tier 1 cities, the franchisee fees is 10 lakh plus 18% GST. Term of agreement is for 3 years. There is a refundable security deposit, which we also take is for 5 lakh rupees. For tier 2 and other cities, it is franchisee fees is 6 lakh plus 18% GST. Term of agreement is again 3 years, and refundable deposit is again 3 lakh rupees. That is a security deposit. That is refundable. So franchisee fees is non-refundable, but security deposit is refundable. So that is what I wanted to highlight. That's about me, sir. So my brand presentation was short and sweet. Okay, open for questions.
Uncle, please just go back to commercials and just we would again, because you made it very fast. 10 lakhs plus this is 10 lakhs is franchisee fee and refundable deposit 5 lakhs extra, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So 15 lakhs, that is in 5 lakhs, you will refund it.
Yes. I mean, whenever the contract is out and if somebody wants to return, yes, that will be returned. But that's the security. See, basically, we are into a business where, as I told you, the entire inventory is managed by us. There are a lot of other things like a booking of a hotel, that inventory, tickets and all. So there are a lot of transaction happen. So as a security for the brand, we always take this refundable security deposit for us to keep. It's very imperative.
Fine. I just wanted to, understand correctly. 15 lakhs, in 15 lakhs, we will get back that 5 lakhs. Same here, 6 plus 3, that means.
Correct.
Great. It's really sweet and short also.
I hope my presentation was clear to everyone. I mean, in terms of the flow and everything. In short time, this is the best I could have briefed about my brand and what is the detailing which was required, like commercials and the model.
It's clear as of now. Once we get some questions, again, we'll contact you. Anyway, we have your contact number also.
Sure, Purushottamji.
Let me check any questions from... no, it is not. I'll ask you one more question, Sankalji. Just tell me about store manager. Who is going to pay the salary and...
As I told you, from our side, we provide a store manager who is completely trained and they will be there in the store. So that salary is provided by Thomas Cook. And we expect 2 more people from the franchisee payroll, which is like another holiday seller and also a housekeeping guy, because see, it is a holiday is all about people interacting with each other and doing this. So the more people we have are trained and specialist people, the more business opportunity you get. So that's something which is we require from the franchisee side. From our side, we give a trained Thomas Cook store manager.
Okay.
Whose salary is also paid by Thomas Cook.
Wonderful. One more question. Just I got question Q&A. This is margin of sales.
Margin of sales. See, what happens is our product is what we give if for a holidays, for a group tour, for a customized tour. So we have different margins which we are giving. Like suppose for a customized holiday, we give up to 8% to 10% margin. For a group holiday, we give 3.2% margin. But for an example, we have having a lot of off-the-shelf product. Like in a group tour, suppose if 4 people are traveling to Europe, the straight away billing is around 12 lakh to 14 lakh rupees. So that's the kind of big tickets for every transactions we are giving. So on an average, blended, if I talk about, you get your 5% revenue margin on a total annual product. Let's say if you do a sale of 5 crore from a franchisee outlet, so 5% is what you will be earning with a blended margin on an overall.
Sankalp, one more question. Locations open in Mumbai?
Yes,
tell me what are the locations you are looking for?
Yes, I will tell you the locations. Just allow me a moment, please. Just a minute. Okay, currently we are having 3 locations available for Mumbai. One is in Kandivali, one is in Dadar, and another one is in Andheri or Vile Parle. These are right now available right now with us for Mumbai. We have one now for other cities also. I will just tell you. For New Delhi, we have South Delhi and Gurugram in NCR region. In Jaipur, we have a Vaishali Nagar. In Pune, we have Kothurud and Magarpatta. In Bangalore, we have Banarghatta. And in Ahmedabad, we have Maninagar and South Bhopal. These are currently available right now, where we are targeting.
Jagdish, hope you got answer for your question. Navajit Sodhi is asking, is there access to Forex and other products?
Yes, we do have access to Forex products as well. We give initially, we also give you a login for foreign exchange where all your customers who have the inquiry for foreign exchange, you put your details and send it to our foreign exchange separate department and you earn healthy commissions. In fact, right now, all our franchisees are earning handsome commission on foreign exchange as well, whatever leads are being generated. So we have a specific process and portal in place, which will be given to all our franchisee partner.
Very nice. About store, one more question from Ranganath Prasad. We have to open the store or it will be provided from Thomas Cook? That's the question.
No, the store will have to be opened by the partner and we will give you all the specifications, the basic specifications which is required, like what the design of the outlet be, the basics. So that can be locally procured from the partner also, or you can take from us also, but we are okay with that because the requirement is not very complicated. It is just a good, neat office with some furniture work to be done, with some IT setup where a customer can come and discuss their holiday. But yes, location is very important. It has to be at a prime visibility area because in holiday, that is what that creates an impact and that creates the business turnover on a higher side.
Okay. And one more question. What is the renewal fees?
Renewal fees for tier 1 city is 5 lakh and for tier 2 is 3 lakh.
Okay.
So that would again be for three years.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you, Sankalpji. You have finished before 5 minutes. Of course, luckily we have got extra few minutes for you. If you want to talk anything about this thing, 5 more minutes are there.
Yeah, so I would like to just tell, see, the travel is right now, there's a lot of revenge travel which is happening and travel industry is right now actually booming. And if you see, one of the strength is like if a national and a branded player, if you see, there are hardly travel companies which are left. So Thomas Cook is one of the very strong brand which is present and it doesn't need any introduction. So brand awareness and everything is there with the customer. It is just that we need good connections, good people to come along with us to ensure that in Pura India holiday karega. That's the motto right now. So that needs to be driven. So we need people who are good socially connected. There are many other advantages also of having a travel company of yourself, because it's basically a purely white collar job. You get good connections, you get to meet a lot of good people, evolved people, you learn a lot of things. So these are some of the great advantages which also comes apart from the earnings which we have told you. So as I can say, 2023. Right now, already we are having a 800 crore business base already for the forward booking. So that's the kind of business Thomas Cook is right now generating. I'm just giving you an overall picture, and definitely for other people to come and join, it's the way out. And we have also got a location clearly noted that what are the places and where we have to open, because strategically we want you to give that benefit. Let's suppose if I've told you Ville Parle, that's why, because there in the radius of 5 to 6 kilometers there is no Thomas Cook store. So all those homework has been done. The structure is pretty robust. It's been running from past 15 years. So we need good people to scale the business, and win-win situation for both the brand as well as for you who will grow. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sankalp ji. Wonderful presentation. And if anything is there, let you know. We have your contact number. We'll get back to you.
Yeah,
Now
sure,
Now I'll invite Mr. Raghavan from Print Team. Raghavan ji, please introduce yourself and present your brand.
Oh yeah, sure. Once in a while, I'll come back to this. So actually, good evening, everybody, and those who can, whom I can see, and the hundreds of those whom I'm unable to see. I'm basically a chartered accountant, and I'm speaking to you from a place called Hosur in Tamil Nadu. I'm close to Bangalore, and I've been a former CFO of companies like GE and the Murugappa Group in Tamil Nadu, etc. And then I've been a finance coach. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, you are audible, Raghavanji. Please go ahead.
Yeah, okay. And then I've been heading the finance functions of companies like GE and Corbrand Group companies, sorry, Murugappa Group companies, etc. Then I jumped into CA coaching, finance coaching, and I've become a teacher now. And personally, I'm an author of textbooks for CA, and I'm a writer in my mother tongue, Tamil. Other than the textbooks. Now I'm becoming I won't say that I'm becoming an edupreneur now, thanks to Franchise India team. Well, Purushottam and Sanjay, you have probably heard of accidental prophets or even accidental prime minister. Now you are seeing an accidental presenter. Because I was traveling and I was on the move, and then I heard that I have an opportunity, and which I didn't want to miss. So I made a very quick presentation, and I'm sure that those who are listening also would latch on to this opportunity like I did for my presentation. Now, can I also share quickly my presentation?
Please. Please.
Yeah. For some time, I'm too old for these technologies. Just excuse me. Are you able to see the screens in the presentation mode? All right. Yeah, sometimes the systems have become naughty.
Raghavanji, is there any issue? I mean, we can able to see FA offers.
Yeah.
FA Maxi. FA Maxi and affiliations.
Yeah. Now, are you able to see my screen now?
Yeah, absolutely. We can able to see that FA offer screen.
Yeah, first screen. Oh, FA offer screen. Okay, I'm already.
FA at your city, we can able to see.
Yeah, FA at your city. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Purushottam and Sanjay and other franchise team. Thank you very much for this very quick and short notice opportunity to present about my business. Now I'm talking to you about bringing FA to university. FA is the short form for Finance Academy, which is in fact trademark applied now. And I'm going to talk to you about how you can add FA to your business. So first of all, what now the question is why this investment opportunity? Ladies and gentlemen, if you take Tamil Nadu as a case, there are about 2.69 lakh higher secondary students, especially for commerce, in the commerce students, and the feeder students, namely the 10th standard students, are about 9 lakhs. Are we planning to do something to these kids and also earn money as well as a kind of a sense of fulfillment? Now, I'm going to give you an option for this. Finance Academy, are you able to see the top lines, Purushottam?
No, still we are in first slide.
I don't know.
Where you are sitting. Change your slide otherwise.
Now this is okay?
No, we can able to see only first slide, that is FA at your city.
Achha,
I think we
okay,
can go for also we can go for the full screen.
full screen, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, kindly help.
The slides.
Okay. Now. How is it now? Hello?
Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
it to.
it's okay. You just scroll down and give the presentation.
All right. So is it visible now?
It's visible, but still it is at first slide only.
Oh, okay. So 1 second.
Yes.
I may take. I would like to take your help.
You can use down arrow.
Okay. Now?
Yeah, it is in second slide now.
Yeah.
However,
Okay,
adding
fine,
finance
fine.
is different.
Yeah, this is what
Yeah,
I was
please go ahead.
mentioning. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to deal with somebody, our target population of about close to about 12 lakh, 12 lakh students in Tamil Nadu. The same can be replicated. I don't have the data with respect to the other states. Okay. So now we are going to look at an opportunity to do business obtain a sense of fulfillment with these children. Now, a little one about this FA. FA has been started to promote the financial literacy. It is there in existence since 2015 and founded by this great Srinivas Raghavan, the one who's speaking to you now. Otherwise, but for this word, is a very humble fellow. I come from a CA family, and I've also done some management education from IIMB and ISB, and etc. And I've been CFO, as I said, of a few companies for more than 2.5 decades. FA, I've started with 2 or 3 faculties in the initial days, and now we have grown to associate as many as 20 professionals. And the concept is that we will always teach children CA through CAs or CMAs and other professionals. And more of this I will explain in the next slides to come. Now, what is that we are offering? We are especially the specialist educators in finance, and we coach students for CA, CMA, and CS. These 3 are being the top and finance professional courses in India. And the similar programs from abroad as well, like in ACCA and CIMA from the Europe, and CMA from the United States. And then we are also offering computing training to these children, because that when they come out of the academy, they will not only have finance literacy, but also the ERP, computing literacy. And we also have a separate learning segment for working executives and others, and either they can take up a live training programs or even self-paced certificate programs. Now, little one about the infrastructure we have in place in Hosur, which could be expected to be replicated by our franchise partners. About the place, I have about 2,000 square feet. This is a fairly bit of large one. I don't expect the same to be replicated, by our franchise partners. 2 classrooms with projectors and smart boards and other usual utilities. And I also have established a huge library with about 3,000 books, computer lab. We have our own LMS and testing platform, and we have authored our books also. We don't use bought-out books or study material. We have authored everything ourselves. And the team, as I said before, I have associated myself with more than 20 plus. In fact, I can afford to be exact, 27 professionals, doctorates and academicians. We all are together catering to the financial literacy promotion of students from this part of the country. What have we done so far and how have we done so far? Number of courses, we have started with CA, CMA and CS in the beginning, and then now today we are offering about 13 and one more in pipeline, that is SAP, and I'm waiting only for the authorization from SAP company because I don't want to do any unauthorized jobs. Successful students, so far we have trained and placed half of them is tally number of students is 120. And professional courses, CA, CMA, and ACA, ACCA, etc., 315 in a span of about 5 years. Although it clocks 7 years from 2015, you will have to eliminate the 2-year disturbance due to Corona. And what is so big about this coaching is that we are able to produce from a Tier 1 or Tier 2 city like Hosur, and all India rank holder in CA. Remember, CA, it's very difficult to even get through. A minimum pass also, it's a very difficult one, but pass it in distinction and in straight one go is really an achievement, and we are able to produce that. And in the process, we are affiliated with, we have been invited by 2 colleges and schools around Hosur to be their training partners to train their students in CA, along with their UG or PG courses they are currently processing. What do we have in store for our partners who are listening now? We have 2 variations. At the moment, it is 2 variations. One is FA Mini and the other one is FA Maxi. FA Mini is for smaller cities or towns, and I'm keen on, I'm keen on promoting this, taking up FA to mainly for Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, or rather than metros, etc. Not all metros, of course. FA Mini is looking at providing 1 classroom of 400 square feet and 200 square feet. I will leave it for the administration and utilities. And each class will have to be having equipped with projector and smart board. That is 2 computers, and the franchisee fees is 3 lakhs approximately. This is likely to change, annual for 3 years, and the security refundable for 4 lakh. FA Maxi, it's a bit double to some extent, right? And kindly excuse me because I did the slide after inspired by Sankal. So I will have some duplication, unwanted, redundant data on the slide. The USP for our coaching centers, well, you might find some numerous and big brothers in the market doing the same job as I'm doing. But what is a differentiator for me is that I engage only the professional teachers to teach a subject, and not an ordinary, masters in commerce or just teachers in the high secondary, etc. It is always 2-layered coaching, and at the top will remain my, premier coaches to do the job, tutoring job. And, we start off with personal assessment of the student to find out which, how strong is he and how would he normally pick up learning. And then each class will be followed with lectures, workshops, case studies, and then we ask the student to do the presentation in order to overcome the biggest challenge I face in Tier 2 and 3 cities. That is the speaking abilities and also the language skills, because English is important for learning finance. we follow up with our own question bank. We've developed about huge question bank of 20,000 questions, and we have our own software through which we will conduct the online tests. And all these will be followed with a due certification. Now we are planning to open the franchises for 38 districts in Tamil Nadu. And as I said that I'm not keen on metros, but one metro is exception because Bangalore is close to Hosur and close to my heart as well. Like I said, for FA Mini and FA Maxi, two types of associations are there. And what do I expect from my associate is that provision of infra and the marketing. And the course delivery, the staff engagement could be a direct staff engagement from our team, or interviewed, selected, and trained by FA, and will be who could be locally available and will be monitored by our FA staff team. And obviously, it's based on revenue sharing mode. Now I'm open to QA and more on the business models and financials. Maybe I was initially told that I don't have to present the commercials, etc. But then when I saw that Sankalp is doing that, I felt that this data would make this presentation complete. And anything more, I can make a detailed presentation when we meet next. But right now, I'm ready to take up questions from you.
Raghavanji, so you are looking for only Tamil Nadu expansion except Bangalore?
Yes. Can I close the screen and then come back on the video?
Yeah, please.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Fine, you can just orally tell that except Bangalore, you are looking in only Tamil Nadu expansion, right?
Yes, because Purushottam, the challenge is that we are not focusing on metros where we can get many students easily. But we should also remember that there are many players already established for a long time. So we'll have to play this. So, and the second one is that social service aspect of mine, which is half of me. I'm looking at producing professionals from this area. And therefore, I would like to start off initially with Tamil Nadu, which is a familiar place for me. I've so far met about 1.5 lakh students and mentored them across the state. And so I can get a profile of the students. So if someone is confident to replicate it in the, at least to start with in the southern state, then I'm open for it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Raghavanji, for your presentation. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
And if anything is there, please, let you know. We'll come back to you with questions again. Yeah. Now I'll invite Mr. Aman from Yes Ma'am. Amanji, please introduce yourself and start your presentation. Amanji, are you there?
Hi, sir. Satakshi here from Aman sir's side.
Fine. Please introduce yourself and start your brand presentation.
Okay. Very good evening, everybody. My name is Satakshi, and today I am representing Yes Madam on behalf of Aman sir. And let me present you the presentation from my end. Just 1 second, please. Just 1 second, please.
Mr. Purushottam, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, tell me.
Can you excuse me now? Or...
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Thank you. And...
Yeah, please. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for your time. Thanks. Bye.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Let me first introduce you with the brand. So the name of the brand is Yes Madam, as we all know about it. So basically the brand is about salon at home services. Basically in the market, there were 3 major problems in the salon industry that were very much looked upon by us. The major problem was the the cost and the pricing of the products that the salons and the service providers, if there were people who were providing services at home also, like in general, which people do, but this problem was that they were not providing the products in the right price, and there was a disruption in the market that the products are not original, they are duplicated or maybe refilled. Looking upon these problems, and one of the major problem was in this industry that the pricing of the service was not fixed either by the salon, because you see, if we depending upon the ambience of the salon, the pricing of the service also differs. So many reasons were there that we came up with a new idea, that in which we will provide a transparency through our brand by our app, in which if anybody books salon services with us, they can find the pricing and the pricing of the service and the product pricing with very transparency. And the other thing is that the products that we produce, we provide with our services are in monodoses. So the problem in the market, in which the issue that there are duplicacy in the products and that the products have been refilled and they are not original, have been solved by us, as we tie up with the brands such as Mamaearth and Biotanica and provide monodoses products. And the brand value also that we add up to our brand is, we provide disposables with every product. And as you know that in the market we do not have a competitor yet coming up with a franchisee model. So we have come up with this franchisee model by which we want to expand our hands throughout pan India. So this is basically our brand. So I'll just show you about more stats that you can see on this page, that Mr. Aditya Arya and Mr. Mayank Arya are our founders, and the company was founded in 2016, and the headquarters is in Noida. And now I'll share with you some major points that you can see on the screen, that currently we are present in 35 plus cities right now, and amongst which company owns Noida, Greater Noida, Delhi, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad, Faridabad, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Mumbai. This is our aggregate model, and rest all the cities, as you can see, are our franchise partners. And in coming soon also, we have more cities coming up. Basically in this year we have 6 more cities coming up, like Gorakhpur, Mysore, Moradabad, Bhopal, Jhansi, and Gandhinagar, as you can already see here. Okay, I'll show you these are our services that we provide. Basically we provide all the general services that are required in beauty, females, spas, massages, and all the things related with makeup as well. So we keep on launching more sectors to increase the customer services and the customer usage also. As now I'll show you some more stats. Yes, as in this presentation you can see that how we are changing the market and bringing a revolution in the market by solving major problems. The first major problem, as I told you, it was lack of transparency in the pricing. The second was customers are not aware of the prices of the product used, as it is almost impossible to calculate the cost of the product. And the other problem was the big boxes in the salons. That is what I just told you, that because of the duplicacy in the products, the problems were there. Okay, so this is our franchise setup cost and the returns that we offer to our clients. The major is the technology fees, which is 7,08,000 rupees, including the GST. Then we have 2,95,000 rupees cost worth 3 kits and initial stocking. And then we have 2 lakh rupees worth online marketing expense. Basically, company takes care of the digital marketing for the client. So we take an advance cost for that, because it is always better to keep digital marketing, your wallet in the digital marketing with refilled with money always. Then we have offline office furniture required. There is some requirement of the furniture and lodging also. Then offline marketing expenses also there for 1 lakh rupees. And then the total project cost is 13,99,000 only. And and the company takes royalty in the by 3,000 to 5,000 rupees per month. The gross margins are 65 to 70%. payback period is roughly 18 months to 24 months as we promised. But generally what happens is this industry is growing so fast that the returns, what we have reflected, what we have seen as being reflected is that within 12 months we have seen our franchisees recovering the money. Basically we just need the basic requirement from our end is that we need a 2 bhk space to set up a back-end office for this online business. The business is completely online, and we do not need a front commercial space with commercial meters in it. We just need a back-end office space in which one room is required for the beautician training and their sitting area. The other room is the stock room, which is always kept locked in, in regards with the products and the stocking, which we call as stocking area. This is the basic requirement that we want. And apart from that, there is one scooty boy that is required. We initially start the business with 3 beauticians. We keep in hiring, and the initial hiring is also done from our end in order to start the business. We, in prior of starting a franchisee in a particular city, we run ads, we collect data, we line up the beauticians, we do the hiring for the clients, we line up the beauticians for the first round of interview for the employer, and then in the final round of interview, our team, 2 members from our team visit the city, and they set up the franchisee for the client, and furnish it with everything. The company, the managers train the beauticians as well as the franchisee owner or the staff present there to in order to manage the franchisee for particular city. So basically company provides technical support, on ground support, back end support, escalation support, and also the hiring support. So basically in the franchisee fees, everything is included. And this is our revenue model. As you can see that Yes Madam sells the products, or we manage the inventory for the clients as well. So we give the products to the clients from our end with a percentage of 25% markup, so that they can make a margin on the product also. So in this business, how the client earns is with the service charge. So if I give you an example of a service, so let's say there is one package of 1000 rupees costing. So the costing is 70/30. 70% is the service charge, which is the which is the margin for the client, and then on the 30%, which is the 300 rupees worth product, also there is 25% of markup for the client. So basically there are 65 to 75% of gross returns for the client. Okay, this is the monthly projection that we offer to our clients. That let's say they have 5 beauticians working with them, and the number of bookings that they made is 300 per month, and the average ticket size after calculating all the franchisees, we have come up with a number of 1250 rupees. So expected revenue is roughly 3,75,000 rupees. And after calculating the staff salary, beauty professional salary, scooty boy salary, and the petrol expenses, let's say the expenses are 1 lakh rupees including all the salaries. The rental is 20,000. Product cost was worth rupees 1 lakh. Royalty was 15,000 because we charge royalty on per beautician basis. And when the business is, royalty slab rates depend upon the prices, depend upon the revenue. If the client is making a revenue from 3 lakh to 5 lakhs, then the royalty taken by the company is 3,000 rupees per beautician. When the revenue generated by the client is 5 lakh to 10 lakh, then the royalty charged by the company is 4 lakh rupees per beautician, and 10 lakh above is 5,000 rupees per beautician. So this is the royalty that the company charges. And apart from this, there is no other royalty that the company takes. This is the only royalty that the company takes. And as you can see that in the miscellaneous expenses, if we calculate everything, the total expenses is 2,95,000 rupees. So the net margin in a first to third month, as you can see, in initially growing stage, it is not necessary to generate the revenue very same month, but in coming second to third month, the client will be able to save 80,000 rupees. Okay, there are some questions. Okay, what is the royalty? Okay, So basically, as asked by Mr. Rangnath Prasad, royalty, as I just told you, that the royalty is 3 to 5,000 rupees, and it depends upon the revenue. If you are making a revenue of 3 lakh to 5 lakh rupees, then the company charges 3,000 per beautician. If the revenue is 5 lakh to 10 lakhs, then the company charges 4,000 per beautician. If the revenue is 10 lakh and above, then the company charges 5,000 rupees per beautician. Okay, so the major point is that why yes madam, and why should not anybody go to the salons. So in this slide, as you can see, that we have clearly mentioned that we are not stopping the business for any salon, because the services that people are taking from us are the services that are used on daily basis. Okay, and the faster and our brand is more promising than those salons. As you already know, that I have explained before, that the problem with the salon is that the product that they are using is not necessary that it is cost effective. First thing. Second thing, the salon business is restricted to a particular area. Okay, and client in any part of the city can take our services from anywhere, and with the best pricing, and with the surety and the trust of the product, that it is in monodose and it is not reused for them. Okay, so basically these are all supports that we give to our clients or the franchisee owners, which first thing is the app and the customer app service and the partner app service. The other thing is responsive website. We have our own admin panel, which we build for the franchisee owners, in which we integrate all the partners or the beauticians that they have hired. And the second thing is the online orders. Let's say that there are number of orders that the franchisee owners have to integrate or sync with their own beauticians. Then we as a company, we provide this help to the customers, that we will take care of that as well. We do make their booking sometimes, and if and also in the back end, we do the escalation solutions as well. We do the inventory management for the franchisee owners. Okay. Product cost overall when we are buying at, just one second, there's a question from Mr. Rangnath. Product cost overall when we are buying at stage first and at last you presented a profit of 80,000. Is it a rough work like a product price, etc.? I'm so sorry, I couldn't understand your question. Can you please unmute yourself and ask again?
That's okay. He is asking about just some clarity. We'll get back to you. Is there anything you wanted to present again? Just go ahead with your presentation.
Okay. So company also provides operation support, as you can see here. It's the outbound calls, inbound calls from the clients, coordination with the beauty professionals, customer escalation management, coordination with the clients, and roles and responsibilities. So basically, in this slide, what is the brand role and what is the franchisee role? Basically, the franchisee owner's role is to set up the infrastructure, coordinate with their own beauty professionals or the hiring that they have done, and then purchase the inventory and keep the inventory in stock always, and then hiring and giving the payroll to the beauticians that they have hired, and then training of the beauty professionals whom they hire later on in times to come. Then commute of the beauty professionals, because in tier 2, tier 3 cities, we are giving franchises in tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 cities. Metropolitan cities are already owned by the company and in aggregate model. And the other thing is, in the tier 1 cities, it is not in tier 2 or in tier 3 cities, it is not necessary for the beauticians to have their own scooties. So that's why we have taken out a solution for this, that franchisee owner should have a scooty boy, and one scooty boy is capable of managing 3 beauticians at a time. And the other thing that they have to do is the ground level marketing. Let's say pamphlets, distribution, boards, banners, and spreading a word through mouth. These are certain things that we expect from our franchisee owners to take care of.
Great. Sarajji, your time is up. Thanks a lot for wonderful presentation. If any questions are there, we'll get back to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Now I invite Mr. Satyam Garg from Action Coach. Satyam ji, please introduce yourself and start your presentation.
क्या बोला मैंने? सब उल्टा सीधा बोल दिया क्या?
Satyam ji, unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, for giving us the opportunity. I'm going to take about 10 minutes to talk about a very fulfilling and a financially rewarding business opportunity. You know, while you have been hearing a lot about businesses today, you know, different businesses, but for all these businesses to succeed, you know, they need guidance, they need mentoring. And that's what I bring today to you all, of how you can look at a booming profession within an industry like business coaching, which is valued at about $16 billion at a global level, and create a very profitable and a sustainable coaching business by partnering with Action Coach, which is regarded as the world's #1 business coaching organization. You know, just to give you some idea about Action Coach, you know, we started a journey in 1993 from Brisbane in Australia, and currently we are present in more than 97 countries. We are headquartered at Las Vegas, United States of America. We have about 2,100 plus franchise partners at a global level, and we are working with about 30,000 businesses on a week-on-week basis. Now, if I have to talk about what we do, we primarily work with small and medium businesses, say businesses between a 5 crore to about 100 crore turnover. And we try and understand what's going right in their business, what's not happening, and how basically they can take their business to the next level. So anything in the business, it can be around sales, marketing, cash management, team building, time management for the entrepreneur. You know, most of the times we have you know, analyzed that, you know, it's just the mindset of the business owner that needs to be changed and things start falling in place. So, you know, this is what we typically do. And you know, I would like to put a very strong disclaimer here. We are not a training organization that we tell people or we train them. We are a coaching organization. We believe in diagnosing the business problems and bringing tangible results to businesses. So as an organization, you know, we offer ROI through coaching. And what we promise is, you know, any business that is undergoing coaching through us will get more profits, more time for themselves, and build better teams so that the business runs without them. Now, what is the opportunity? You know, what's the business opportunity that we bring to the table? The business opportunity here is that if you want to be, you know, represent yourself as a business coach in your territory, where you work with entrepreneurs, coach them to success, this can be a very fruitful business opportunity for yourself. And to talk about that, I'll just quickly share my screen and walk you all through a quick presentation. I know we have limitation on time, so I'll try and keep it as quick as I can, but feel free to ask me questions and, you know, I'll try and answer maximum number of them. So what you see on the screen is my community from India and Middle East. And why I keep this slide on my presentation always is, you know, one common question that my prospects ask is, do I need to have prior experience in training, coaching, and then only I can look towards becoming a business coach? And my answer is there, right? I have people who have come from different parts of life. You know, we have bankers, we have retired army officials, we have ex-CEOs, managing directors, marketing professionals, HR professionals, business owners who were being coached by our coaches, and now they are running a very successful coaching business for themselves. So what you see is, you know, they have come from different parts in life, and what they have is, you know, they have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of experience, and they have used this knowledge and experience to build a business out of it. And, you know, Action Coach makes that business journey very easy. So if you're interested in, you know, becoming a coach, this can be a very good business opportunity, because, you know, it is probably the best time. You know, business coaching as an industry is growing at a massive rate. You know, if you would have seen any of my presentations that I used to do in early 2020, we always talk about, you know, the industry size as $2 billion. And it's just 3 years, we are, you know, positioning the industry as about, you know, more than $15 billion. So, you know, that's the kind of scope, that's the kind of, you know, market potential it has. And it shows no signs of slowing down. Business coach is going to be a necessity in a business moving forward. I'm sure a lot of you would follow Shark Tanks on a day-to-day basis, and if you would see, business owners would come on such a platform, and it's just not funding that they are seeking a lot of mentorship and guidance. So there is huge market there. People are ready to listen to you, and if you can really offer impactful value-based proposition to entrepreneurs, this can really be a very good profession. Now, right there on your screen is the gentleman who started the journey of Action Coach, Brad Sugars. He's the founder and chairman of Action Coach. And my recommendation to you all would be, whether you decide to invest into Action Coach or not, just follow Brad Sugars on social media platforms. Hear what he talks about, hear what his take is on growing businesses. And trust me, if you start implementing it just by listening to him, you will start seeing the kind of impact that he brings to businesses, or through Action Coach, he passes on to businesses. Now, I've already mentioned we are there in about 97 countries. We are very soon be opening the 98th country. We're signing up coaches in Oman and Jordan as well. So probably we'll be nearing the 100 mark pretty soon. And just to talk about, our presence in India, we are already a community of about 67 coaches in India now. And they are doing very, very well for themselves. Now, what makes us, the number one business coaching organization in the world is that, we have a proven system. And 99% of our clients say that, they would be more than happy to recommend their coach to other entrepreneurs. Just because, they have got value. That's why, that's the kind of client satisfaction rate that we have. 98% of our clients say that, we have the right tools, framework to coach entrepreneurs. So if this is what our clients are saying, then you can just understand what our franchise satisfaction rate would be. And Action Coach, enjoys a net promoter score of 84, which within the franchise industry is a benchmark. Very few franchise-based organization would have a net promoter score of 80 and above. If you see, we are rated much higher in terms of franchise satisfaction there than, Apple or an Airbnb or Alaska Airlines. So, we are really one of the best franchise opportunities available within the global market. Now, what's in it for you? If you decide to become a business coach with us, what does Action Coach provide? First and foremost, we train you to become a certified coach. So anyone who's looking at partnering with Action Coach undergoes a 10-week training program to become a certified business coach. Once you have completed your training, you're certified and you get access to all our resources. So what do I mean by resources? When you start working with entrepreneurs, you need a lot of strategies, you need a lot of content, you need a lot of tools, templates, so that you can implement that in their business, so that the business ultimately grows. All of that system is provided by us. You don't have to worry about creating these systems. From our experience of being in this business for the last 30 years, we have created ready-made systems that can be implemented in the business that can guarantee results. To ensure that you implement these systems in the right manner, we organize a lot of ongoing hand-holding sessions. So it's just not that, the first 10 weeks training that you undergo, that's the only training. It's an ongoing process. Month on month, there are refresher training sessions. Month on month, there are, various workshops that we organize so that you can learn from the best of the coaches in the industry. Any new coach that comes on board, their first 6 to 8 months go-to-market is completely taken care by us. We generate leads for you. We help you get launched in the market. And we show you the way of how you acquire customers and build a business out of this. So any and everything that you would need, right from starting a coaching business to retaining your client, the entire support is provided by Action Coach. When, Franchise India became a master franchisee, this was December 2019. We were a community of only 10 coaches in India. And in just last 3 years, we have taken that down to about 67 coaches now. So, it's been a more than 300% growth in our market. And our coaches are doing very, very well for themselves. You can look us up on internet. You can go through our social media platforms and you'll find a lot of information about us. So all in all, what I would have to say here is, we are a very, very fulfilling business opportunity. But whatever I have spoken about today is all theory. you need to go through it to understand that, this is a knowledge-based business. It's not a tangible product. So you will have to, go through a discovery process where you understand each and everything. I'm the business development guy, so I will always talk about, good things about my business. But when you spend some time exploring us, you will get more detailed insights. So attend our toolbox tour, see our system, speak to our franchise partners, understand from them or why they chose Action Coach, how their experience has been, speak to our global CEO, get his perspective as well. And then you will have enough information for yourself to decide whether this is something that makes sense or not. And if you think, yes, this is something that you would like to take it forward, we are more than happy to welcome you to our community and take the journey forward. So this is what I had to share with you all today. I know this concept requires elaborate discussion. Happy to set aside some one-to-one calls for your detailed understanding. So back to you, Purushottam.
Sachinji, one question that as you said, there is a knowledge-based thing. So can you allow people to take a demo of this Action Coach dashboard so that they can experience it?
Absolutely. So every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. India time, my US team hosts a toolbox tour where even before joining Action Coach or, even before committing joining Action Coach, you get a complete walkthrough of our system. See what we have built for our coaches that helps them build a successful business. So, you get a walkthrough of our tools, technology, products, content, strategies, all of that. So, happy, if anyone is interested in attending the toolbox tour, happens every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Reach out to us and we'll share the links for you to join.
So can we give your number to our people so that they can reach you for the dashboard?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Satyam. And Veera, do you have any questions, please?
Satyamji, I think I'm definitely it's a great opportunity because people get access to expand their business and their knowledge base across the globe.
Yes.
And somebody if anybody wanted to understand whether their profile suits for an Action Coach, what is the procedure that you like to do it from consulting side? Otherwise you expect have a call with them, or what is the standard process you follow?
Yeah. So, of course, people can arrange a one-to-one call with us where we can evaluate their profile. But just for the understanding of an audience, what we are looking at, someone should have about 10 to 15 years of experience, either in a job or doing a business, because then you understand the business dynamics. That's the prerequisite I would have. But more important than the experience, I guess, you need to have an intent that you enjoy networking with people, you enjoy solving problems, you enjoy brainstorming session, and you're committed to be a lifelong learner. If these requisites are there, then, the knowledge and the experience is something that our trainings always brings to it. So more than, the hard prerequisites, I would say, the personality traits is something that we are more concerned about. If that is there, then, the learning can eventually happen.
Okay. And one more question is during the training part, the existing Action Coach coaches also invited to the training. How is that?
Yes. So anyone who becomes our franchise partners has to undergo the training. So this training is done by our master coaches who are based out of either UK, US, or Australia. And, so the training is broken down into 3 parts. Starts with pre-training of 4 weeks, which is self-paced online. Then there is 10 days of live training, which happens at our Las Vegas office. And then there is another 4 weeks of post-training, which is again online self-paced. So yes, anyone who has to become a coach with us, it's mandatory for them to undergo the training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful, Satyamji. Thanks a lot for a super presentation. It is amazing. Actually, you are giving even to get that experience also. So yes. Wednesday, 1:30, and a lot of people are there who wanted to experience that. Thank you, all the participants who have patiently, listened all the brands. And if any questions, please do contact us. Mr. Veera is there. I am Purushottam Ade. I am also there. Sanjay ji also there. So you just contact us so that you can clear all your doubt. Thanks a lot. Veera ji, if you want to, say some words and, close this.
Thank you. Thank you, investors. And you have any questions related to the brand that you see in the presentation today, you can reach out to us on our toll-free number. We can definitely, reach you at, in 1 or 2 days. We'll call you back and, clarify any doubt is there. And if you wanted to connect with the brand, definitely we'll connect with you to clarify the doubts. Thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining the webinar.
Thank you all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks from all of us. Thank you very much for joining in. We are putting our toll-free number in the chat box, 97176 83838. You can reach us on this number as well, and we will connect with you. Thank you very much, Viraji. Thank you very much, Pushpatamji. And thanks to all the brand owners, all the visitors, and investors who have joined us today. Thank you very much and be safe.
Thank you all. Good night.